we have arrived on the other side of the world. Welcome to Sydney, Australia. The drivers have a few days off to acclimatise and enjoy a bit of the Aussie lifestyle before an intense race weekend at the Sydney Motorsport Park kicks off. The team enters the race weekend with a great feeling, and the goal is clear: to defend and regain their position at the top of the standings. But the weather gods decides to throw a curveball. Out of nowhere, rain.
To set a time down this first 5 minutes because a sprinkle of rain. Remember, you need to be in that top 10 for part 2 of qualifying.
The drivers, rightly so, try and be a little bit cute about where they want to save their tyres, they want to save the performance right to the very end so nobody can reply out on the circuit, the mind games. But sometimes, guys, you can be a little bit too cute, and I think that has happened to several of these drivers. They've left it too late, they've not shown their cards early enough, conditions have gone away from you, and you could be the best wet racing driver in the world, but if the track's slow, you ain't going faster.
It was a big up. We went out on our normal strategy, and it started to rain big time when we came in to do the front tour. We should have kept going for one lap at least to bank it. And to be honest, is no one else's fault than the driver's fault.
The weather affected us so much, so we failed. We failed big time.
We split the team a little bit with Mar going directly, while the other wanted to stay with the strategy, and I supported them. So unfortunately that was the wrong call, and we ended up not being able to do a push lap as planned.
But we should have been one of us more, at least one of us more, to do different strategies.
I think me and my engineer would have made a really good decision in Q1, so I closed the lap instead of 2 box.
We have all 3 races to go, so we can turn it around. We know we have the pace.
To be honest, it's a bit unacceptable at our level to make mistakes like this, and we really need to have a crystal clear mind now for the rest of the season if we want to win this, because at the moment we are not there.
We're getting set for race number 1 of the Kumo TCR World Tour. A threat of weather out there right now, but now the whole night changes. We now race under bright lights, but we just don't know if there will be weather coming. We can't see the clouds out there now.
Here we go for the Kumo TCR World Tour and Super G Auto TCR Australia here at Sydney Motorsport Park.
Who leads off into the grass? Nicholas is off into the grass there and around. Contact for Jordan Cox.
Santiago Rucci, he's going slowly as well. Quite what's wrong with the Lynk Co machine, I'm not sure. Santi down pit lane to see what the dramas are.
I was defending Jan, he was in the front, he had contact with Girolami. I went to the inside, he didn't see me, I think. So I brake, I went to the curb and something broke it in the car, and yeah, great start, shit quali, and we're here now, so.
And that is Josh Buchan making a move up the side. Everybody goes wide on the rain.
It's the rain, it's the heaviest at turn 2, and they're all being caught out by the conditions. It's the heaviest that's falling in that region, and this just completely changes the game.
Wisely, race control, call the red flag. Let's put a pause on this one.
The skies have once again opened up, forcing the teams to switch to wet tires. Despite the slippery track, Ma and Jan managed to finish strong.
But out in front, it's going to be Will Brown that wins in Sydney.
To finish on podium for the first round of Australia was great. Thanks for the team. Super happy.
Starting P13, went to P9 before it started to rain. Then from P9 we went to P3. Unfortunately, we get a 5-second penalty at the end of the race. It's quite a good recovery, and I'm happy about it.
We will work hard tonight and come back strong tomorrow.
We're going to do a challenge now. We're going to get 3 Australian phrases, and you're going to do your best impersonation or impression of the Australian accent. And Ben is going to judge you.
All right, first one. G'day. Next one, it's that's not the knife, mate. And the last one, it's let's put another shrimp on the barbie. G'day.
That's not night.
What does this mean?
Let's put another shrimp in the barbie. Oh, that was good, mate.
It's just, I'm proud Uruguayan, I'm not Australian, so. Good day, that's not a knife. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Good day. Let's put another stream on the baby.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
What does this mean?
Another shrimp on the barbie. The barbie's like barbecue.
I thought Barbie was like the Barbie.
No.
The
That's
knife.
not a knife.
Knife.
I got it. That's not a knife.
They were all pretty average, but I think
He pushed him off. He pushed him off the track, and he still vote for him. I can't believe this.
Hey, I pushed you as well, huh?
Feels there's a great tension in the air and quite humid conditions here as well.
To our coverage right across the world here, you're in for something quite special as the green flag waves at the back. Girolami versus Bjorn away in race number 2. The Lynk Co gets the start, but have a look at Aaron Cameron lighting the wick of the Eve Albaline Peugeot. The Lynk Co covers off Girolami, but has forgotten that the Peugeot is on the outside here and he's staying with the Lynk Co. They're still side by side. Girolami trying to force the issue. He's on the grass, recovers it. Bjork bowls it wide, Cameron will move to the lead.
The start of the race, advantage Jordan Cox.
That's Jan Elishay. That is our joint championship leader in the Kumo TCR World Tour. Jan Elishay in contact. This is massive for the World Tour. Big shifts.
I think I got like involved in 3 incidents in 2 laps. We've been pushed off. I give room to one guy, he pushed me off. 2 laps later, I got spun at 200 kph. Then one guy overtook me out of the track limit. I mean, at some point, or we do a proper sport, or we just have fun. I don't feel safe to be in a race car with all those brainless guys around me at the moment. Mate, is no point. He's no point. He's ruthless.
We had 3 cars coming in, 2 cars DNF'd with Ma and Ted, and like usual that is not acceptable for science. We really need to push now to get all the cars ready for race 3.
We get the green light at the back of the grid. 17 laps to come.
Through one, between Cameron across the top of the Audi, and he's gone.
Hearing that.
No.
And Jan Elishay. That's less than ideal for Cyan Racing, Lynk Co.
Oh, here we go. Jan Elishay thinking, I've had enough playing with my teammate now, I'm going to have a go with one of the BRC guys, but Mikkel Athkona does not suffer fools gladly, thank you very much, and gives a little tap to the side of the three-time world champion. Athkona has the inside line, holds the ground.
The Lynk Co's swarming. The Hyundai just ahead.
To Jan Elishay and Mikkel Athkona racing now. They're side by side. Athkona drops a wheel on to the outside of the racetrack. He has the inside line, but doesn't quite have the overlap. As one, they come out of the corner, trading door handles, trading wing mirrors.
I would say it's the toughest weekend by far. I think when you go into something and it looks really good from the start, but then you make some mistakes like we did in qualifying, you suffer from it. I thought we bounced back a little bit in race 1, but then we were right back at it in race 2 and race 3, so it was a really hard weekend for us. Hyundai, they have such a pace. I mean, they were playing with us in race 3 and we were struggling for speed.
Come on, Jan, keep going! And look at this here. Game on all the way to the line.
This is going to be intense on the final lap. Mikkel Athkona hanging on with everything he's got. Jan Elishay using all of the racetrack, all of the surrounding scenery as well. Jan Elishay is desperate for the points.
Look at this on the run. Oh, photo finish!
At the moment, I don't see the end of the tunnel because it's not possible to race with the guys out there.
I really don't know how to bounce back from this. As a team, we really need to bounce back, and it was a really tough weekend for us. We have a challenge ahead.